Christians have compromised to the point of identity crisis. What does being a Christian even mean today? Not watching OnlyFans on Sunday? I mean, come on, we all know what time it is. The modern church is just a bunch of small businesses filled with cowards and people with no backbone or ability to change the culture in any way. They don't even want to change it. They want to adopt it.
No, I do not. And don't you ever say I did. We wrestle not with flesh and blood, but principalities and powers.
The last thing I want to do is make a religious lecture, but the point I want to get across is the elites, the matrix, the system, whatever you want to call it, they want to keep you separated from God. It's a system that hates divine authority and will do anything to keep you dependent. A solid belief structure will keep you grounded, and it'll prevent you from being influenced by every whim, as long as you don't compromise. And this is exactly why the Muslims are kicking our ass. I'm partially joking, but seriously, they are. I'm not saying that Islam doesn't have its issues, but it's blatantly apparent that Christianity has lost any ability to stand for anything. All they stand for is sending money to Israel. Have you ever seen a gay Muslim teacher? I don't even feel comfortable saying the phrase gay Muslim teacher. Gay pastors are basically a normalized thing in the West. I mean, I really don't care what anybody does in their private life, but if your book that you claim to believe so much explicitly speaks against it in the New and the Old Testament, then how can you possibly support a gay pastor? Imagine they portrayed Muhammad the way they portrayed Jesus on television. They have gay Jesus on Netflix. Stoner Jesus is just a normalized meme. The Muslim community would never allow that shit, and we all know it. And how can you not respect it? If you stand for everything, you stand for nothing. The New Age woke movement pushes this pernicious idea of tolerance down our throat. They want you to be tolerant when they uproot your traditions. What they won't tolerate is you standing on a belief structure. And don't let them convince you that they aren't religious either. They worship abortions and other degeneracy. Being anti-Christian is the trend now. Celebrities flip crosses and mock God constantly. There aren't really even any Christians in the public sphere that stand on their beliefs. I mean, who do we have? Jordan Peterson? I respect the guy a lot, but he can't even answer if he believes in God or not.
Do you believe in God? And I think, okay, there's a couple of mysteries in that question. What do you mean do? What do you mean you? What do you mean believe?
It's either a cowardly move on his part or he's just an atheist that doesn't want to lose his Christian audience. The Muslim community is filled with figures that are fighting the battles that we should be fighting. We've just been neutered and told to sit in a corner and shut the hell up. And we're like, okay. Habib Nurmagomedov is an undefeated Muslim UFC champ, adored by most of the world. He's a person that I aspire to be like in many ways, as honorable, loyal, and unwavering as that man. I've never seen a celebrity on such a huge platform stand on their beliefs so firmly. I can't name a single Christian celebrity I could compare that to. I know there's still pockets in the world and even in the US that still have strong Christian communities, but they just won't last if we don't put our foot down somewhere. I can't get through a YouTube or TikTok feed without seeing a Muslim debater or speaker. And out of the videos that I've watched, the speakers make a lot of sense. I realize that I agree with the majority of what they say. They're really pushing the message out there and they're not ashamed. People are converting to Islam because they feel like it's the last cure against degeneracy. I feel like many Christians will just have to eat shit and go through hard times before they remember the importance of tradition and God. And before that happens, Christianity as an institution will be exactly what it is now, useless. In no way am I saying that Christianity is useless for the individual. It always was and will be the most powerful source of truth in my opinion. But it's the church's dishonesty that causes people to look for answers in different places. Meanwhile, Islam feels like the final stand. Young men are flocking to it. I hope that young men start waking up and realizing the importance of tradition and staying connected to your creator. I'm nowhere near perfect, but it all starts with prioritizing truth above all else. And that's part of what it means to be a man. For those of you that think this video was misguided, the comment section is your playground. I'd love to see what people have to say about this topic. If you guys enjoyed the video, you could continue the conversation down below. Drop a like, subscribe, and like always, much love and God bless.